Lee, thank you so much. I really appreciate having the opportunity to be here. And I want to thank all of you for being here, because if you weren't coming, I couldn't be here. So I just want to, it's a season to be thankful. And a couple of days we have Thanksgiving, which there will be no class today, but fortunately it's recorded. So you have recorded classes that you can watch anytime that happens. So this way you keep in the mainstream of things, you keep your body going. So today's class is stretch, strength, and balance. So we're going to stretch, we're going to strengthen, and we're going to improve our balance in this class. So you can do this class standing or sitting, make it work for you. Don't overdo it. Keep 100% of your attention, of course, but about 70% of your ability is very cool. So you're not overdoing it. And the most important thing, you have a good time, you enjoy yourself while you're here. Because it's the only moment we got. We might as well make the best out of it and have a great time. That's why I love being here. So let's start with 3 heart opening breaths. So palms in front of the abdomen, and inhale, just give it a nice big stretch. Oh, it feels good. And exhale, put your whole body into the stretch. Stretch all the way through the legs. Inhale and stretch. Yeah. And exhale. I'm going to widen my feet a little bit. One more time. Inhale and stretch. Oh, that feels good. And exhale. All right, now with your feet about hip width apart, just throw your arms around from side to side and look straight ahead. We're just trying to twist the upper part of the body a little bit and also push down into a hip. So when you push down into a hip, you're opening up all that tissue. So you want to maybe slightly bend the knees a little bit. And if you're sitting, just throw your arms around from side to side while you're sitting. Now, if you have most of us, a lot of us at this point in our life, we start to lose mineral content in the bones. So you have to be a little bit careful about that. So any twisting we do, don't do it to too much of an extreme. So when we do twisting, so like this twist here, this is okay. This is a nice mild twist. It's not too invasive. We want to protect the vertebrae at all times, everything we do. Now let's do the same motion. Still bending the knees up and down, but bring the arms up to shoulder height. So the outside palm goes face out and the inside palm turns down. So think the inside palm reaching into a bucket of chicken feed and flinging it out behind you. So you reach and fling. So that's the coordination we're trying to achieve with our mind as we do this. And when you go up and down, this is very strengthening for the thighs, for the calves. And we're also impacting the hip tissue, the tissue that surrounds the hip, the muscle, the fascia. Fascia is a connective tissue. Now let's widen the stance and just reach up high and stretch. And now the other side and stretch. We'll do 2 more times. Give it a good stretch. Yeah. Now the other side and stretch. 1 more time each side. Give it a good stretch. And now the other side and stretch. Now come back to the center and just let's bring a little vibration into the body by bouncing the knees. Let the upper body relax and just see how relaxed you can get with the upper body while you're bouncing the knees. So just start relaxing the shoulders. So you have to bring your mind into the body to do that. That's conscious relaxation. Now start shaking the palms while we're bouncing the knees. So we're stimulating all the energy centers in our lower extremities, like the palms and the feet. Feet, of course, as you're bouncing, as the energy centers there are getting stimulated. Energy centers are the areas that your energy has to pass through to get from point A to point B. And it's like an intersection. You're driving down a road, you have to go you have to go straight ahead or make a left, make a right. And if there's a blockage in that intersection, well, you have to make a very serious detour or maybe have an accident there. So the whole idea is to keep things flowing. Now just let's wiggle the hips a little bit, wiggle the hips. You've all heard the theory, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's very true. The body's very intelligent. It knows if you're using it or not. Now let's shimmy the shoulders, shimmy the shoulders. So I'm so thankful for all of us being here at this moment in time, because we're certainly using it. And that's so healthy. It's such a good thing that we do this. Yeah, now bobble ahead, bobble ahead, bobble ahead. Just relax the whole body as we wiggle the hips and bounce the knees. Just kind of like spaz it out a little bit. Just let yourself go and just shake it all up. Yeah, it's really good for you. Now stop and feel the tingling in your fingers. Should feel tremendous tingling just from that little bit. Okay, this is very effective to do this for a whole hour at a time. No, maybe a half hour. I've never done it for a whole hour, but I have done it for about 30, 40 minutes. All right, now let's work on the head a little bit. Drop the head down. We're going to do a neck rotation, but it's more than a neck rotation. We're actually stretching the whole body leading with the chin. So bring your chin around to the right, to your right. I'll go to the left, so I'm on the same side as you. And then bring it up high. When you lift the chin up, you're stretching through the lower abdomen, the sides, the back, and then slowly come down and bend the knees. Okay. Now that's when you inhale, straighten the knees and lift the chin up, stretching through the entire body, all the way down through the legs. And then exhale, slowly come down. It's a very mild stretch, but a very effective. One more time around. We're inhaling on the upswing. And we exhale on the downswing. And by the way, always inhale through the nose. Now let's go the other way. Inhale the other way, the other direction, with the chin up, stretching through the abdomen, and then exhale, slowly bring it down. Again, leading with the chin, we're inhaling through the nose on the way up, stretching all the way down through the legs, and then exhale, come on down. How about that? Okay, one more time around. Inhale, just lifting up and stretch. And exhale, come on down. Then lift the head up and just relax the body, relax the shoulders. All right, now let's work on the neck just a little bit more. Drop your right ear to the right shoulder, extend the left arm. So you're getting a stretch right in here. Now, if you want to increase that, you can take this right hand and wrap it around the head and just pull a little bit. Now let's start with bending the knees a little bit. So now, when we inhale, let's straighten the knees and just stretch through the belly, and then exhale, just relax into that stretch for the side of the neck. Again, inhale, straighten the knees, stretching through the belly, keep pulling on the outside arm here, and then exhale, bend the knees, and just relax into that stretch for the side of the neck. One more time, inhale and stretch, and then exhale, relax into that stretch. Now when you inhale, slowly come out of this. And then exhale, just relax and gently bobble ahead, get everything back to normal. Okay, now let's do the other side. Left ear, left shoulder, right arm is extended. And if you want a little more pressure, this is optional, you can wrap the hand around the head and pull. Knees are bent if you're standing, of course. If you're sitting, you're just working on the upper part of the body. So when you inhale, just straighten the knees. And then exhale, bend the knees and relax into the stretch for the side of the neck. Again, through the nose, let's inhale, straighten the knees. And then exhale, extend that right arm aggressively as you relax. One more time. Inhale, straighten the knees and really pull on that right arm. Now when you exhale, just relax into that stretch. Hold it right where you've achieved. Now when you inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, just bobble ahead, just relax the shoulders. Okay, now we're going to bring the right hand behind the neck. We're going to bring the elbow across and down and look behind us. Now, again, if you're concerned about the mineral loss, osteoporosis, osteopenia, don't stretch too much. So inhale up. Now exhale, bring the elbow around and look behind you. Then inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, just relax into that stretch. Again, inhale, straighten the knees. And then exhale, don't twist too much for the spine. Again, one more time. Inhale, straighten the knees. And exhale, just reach behind you with the elbow. Now when you inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, just relax. Now let's do the same thing with the other side. So inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale into position. Then inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, just relax into that twist. Again, inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, be careful of the back, stretch though. Again, inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, just relax right there into the position. Now inhale, come up, and exhale, relax, and just bobble ahead and kick the legs out. All right, now let's bring our elbows into the side, and thumbs are out. We're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. So let's start in a squat position. And we begin with an inhale, we straighten the knees, and then exhale, we just pull the arms back and squeeze, the thumbs back and squeeze. Then inhale, come back to the center, straighten the knees, and then exhale, give it a good squeeze. That's 2. We're gonna do 10 of these. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, just relax into that nice squeeze from the shoulder blades. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, give it a good squeeze, feel your lower back. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze. You might feel the middle part of your back. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, of course, you're feeling the upper part of the back. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze. We're going to do 3 more. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, give it a good squeeze. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, let's squeeze for 1 more time. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, give it a good squeeze. Now inhale, come up, and exhale, relax, and just shake the palms out. So if you're like me, I have a tendency to make a real tight fist when I'm doing these exercises. Speaking of tight fists, let's bring our elbows up and make a tight fist right up shoulder height and bend the knees. We'll do the same thing kind of. So it's inhale, we straighten the knees, and exhale, bend the knees and squeeze up high. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze. This is for the very upper part of the back. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze for number 3, going to 10. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, give it a good squeeze. Number 4, inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. Of course, the up and down is good for your thighs. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, give it a good squeeze. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale. Number 6, inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze. We have 3 more. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze for 1 more. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, squeeze. We have no more. Then inhale up, and then exhale, relax, and just shake out those fingers, shimmy the shoulders, kick the legs out, loosen up the body, wiggle the hips. Oh, that's so good. All right, now let's do working the legs a little bit. So we're going to do a pretty much a full body rotation. This is for the, we're going to stretch through the back of the legs and the hips. So we're going to lock the knees as we come down. So, but be careful not to curve the back. So we want to keep the back straight to protect the spine. So hands on the hips and inhale up. Now exhale, come down your right side and feel the left hip. And as you move across the body, you're stretching through the back of the legs. And inhale on the upswing, you feel it in your right hip. We'll do 2 more times around, then we'll reverse. As we exhale down, you feel it in your left hip. Stretching through the back of the legs as you move across, keeping the back straight. And inhale up, feel it in your right hip. 1 more time. Exhale down, feeling it in your left hip. Nice and slow we go. Stretching through the back of the legs. And inhale up. Now, when you get to the top, we're going to reverse. Now, exhale down the opposite way. Head up, stretching through the back of the legs. And inhale up. Oh, that feels so good. Again, exhale down, stretching through the back of the legs. And inhale up. 1 more time as we exhale on the downstroke, stretching through the back of the legs. And we're inhaling as we come up. Now hold it here and exhale. Now kick the legs out and relax and shake the arms, shimmy the shoulders, bobble the head. Now let's do both legs at the same time. We'll do a forward bend. So palms in front of the abdomen. And then inhale, just reach out to the side and exhale, pull really hard, stretch out. Then roll the palms up while we're really hard pulling out. So you stretch through the forearm as you're twisting and lifting up. All the way up, stretching through the abdomen. Now when we exhale, reach out with the head up or just hinge at the hip so we're not curving the back, and lower the arms so the whole weight of the torso is pulling on the back of those hamstrings in the back of your legs, okay? So now let's just add the breath through the nose. Let's inhale. And exhale, just relax a little bit more into that stretch for the back of the legs, keeping the head up. Again, inhale, big long inhale, and exhale, just relax a little bit more deeply for that stretch in the back of the legs. Again, inhale and exhale, just relax a little bit more deeply. Now when we inhale, slowly, slowly come on up. And exhale. Relax, kick the legs out. Now let's do one leg at a time. Step forward with your right leg, hands in the hips. We'll inhale up. Now exhale, keep that front knee, front leg locked, and just come down to where you don't come down any further. Just hinging at the hips so we're not curving the back. Head is up. So let the whole weight of the torso pull in the back of the leg. A little bit of a challenge for our balance too. Let the leg get used to it. Now we add the breath through the nose. Let's inhale, big long inhale. The body expands. When we exhale, the body relaxes, but keep the back straight as you stretch the back of the leg. Again, inhale and exhale a little more deeply, feeling that stretch in the back of the leg. One more time. Inhale, big long inhale, and exhale, just relaxing a little bit more deeply into that stretch. Now when we inhale, very slowly bring it up, nice and slow we go. And exhale, relax, and just bring the feet back and kick the legs out. Now let's do the same thing with the other side. Hands in the hips, then inhale up and exhale. You can bend the back knee to let yourself come down a little bit and let that balance be challenged here. And just hold it here for just a moment. Just get the body, let the leg get used to it. Being in this awkward position. Now let's inhale, big long inhale, and then exhale, just relax a little bit more deeply for that stretch in the back of the leg. 2 more breaths. Inhale, big long inhale, and exhale, try to keep the back straight. So you're just hinging through the hip. One more time. Inhale, big long inhale, and exhale, feel that stretch in the back of the leg. Again, now when we inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, relax, and kick the legs out. All right. Now, let's bring our right arm up to the sky and our right left knee at the opposite side the same way. So bring the right arm up, left knee comes up, and then bring it down. Come down to a squat. Then inhale, straighten the knee and come up. And then exhale, squat, come down. Inhale, straighten the knee and come up. And then exhale, squat. We'll do 6 of these. Inhale, straighten the knee, lift the foot up, and then exhale, come on down. Inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, come on down. Other side, inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, come on down. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, come on down. Inhale, really reach up, stretch through the side, and then exhale, come on down. One more time. Inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, come on down. Other side, inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, slowly come down. And just shake the legs out a little bit. All right, we're getting warmed up pretty good. Let's bring it up to the arms again. Bring your left arm across the body. Take the right hand, and you can do the palm to the elbow, or you can do the crutch of your elbow and pull. And then just square your shoulders away and just let this arm just get loose. Now let's add the breath through the nose. Let's inhale, just pull just a little bit more, and then exhale, hold it right there. We'll do 2 more breaths. Inhale, pull just a little bit more, and then exhale, hold it right where you've achieved. Inhale, straighten the knees and pull, and then exhale, bend the knees and squeeze. Now when you inhale, come up out of this slowly, unwind, and exhale, relax and shake the arms. Let's go to the other side the same way. Palm or your elbow, square your chest forward and let this arm just get loose. Then inhale, straighten the knees, come up, and then exhale, bend the knees and pull. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, pull just a little bit more. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, give it a good squeeze. Now when we inhale, let's come out of this slowly and exhale, relax. Let's put both hands on the shoulders, lift the elbows up and squat. So let's inhale, straighten the knees and lift up, stretch through the belly, and then exhale, hold it right there, but bend the knees. Inhale, lift up a little more, straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees and lift up a little, just relax into that. Inhale, lift up a little bit more, hold it right there, and exhale, relax where you've achieved as you bend the knees. Now when you inhale, straighten the knees, come up, and then exhale, relax and shake the arms out, shim the shoulders and bob the head. Let's clasp the hands in front of us. So when you inhale, straighten the knees, roll the palms forward, and exhale, bend the knees and extend the arms, keep the shoulders over the hips. Then inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, push out a little bit more. Now this time we're going to lift up over the head. Inhale, lift up, straighten the knees, and then exhale, hold it here. Then inhale, look up and stretch through the abdomen. And then exhale, slowly lower the palms down, shake the palms. So we're getting a lot of stretches in here. Now let's add the chair for balance. So bring a chair by your side, just so you have a little bit of support for some of these. Any chair will do. Usually if you have a good strong dining room chair, they're a little stronger. So stand with your legs at the back of the chair. Let's start by going into a warrior pose. So, and you can have the chair to hold on to. I want you to step back with your inside foot. And the wider you stand, the more stable your balance will be. If you want to challenge your balance, you make that stance narrow. Both knees are locked. Palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, keeping the knees straight. We reach out to the side and exhale, hold our balance and just stretch through the, pull the arms apart, then roll the palms up very slowly and lift up, stretching through the midsection. And now when you exhale, I want you to bend the front knee and just sink down slowly into that stretch and just hold it for balance. Just hold it right there. Keep those elbows straight. Keep lifting up. Now let's add the breath and lift up a little more. 3 of them through the nose. Let's inhale, lift up and stretch, and then exhale, hold it right there. Inhale, lift up and stretch, and then exhale, hold it. One more time. Inhale, lift up and stretch. Now when we exhale, slowly lower the arms down very slowly, and then step in. Keep the legs out for a minute, shake the arms, relax. Now let's do the same thing to the other side. Let's step back with the outside foot. Again, if you need a wider stance, you can do that. Otherwise, challenge your balance with it being narrow. Palms in front of the abdomen, and the chair is right here for you. So reach out to the side and exhale into a stretch. Both knees are locked. Then inhale, lower, raise the palms up. Now when you exhale, bend that front knee and just sink into that stretch. This is a warrior pose in yoga. And just hold it here. So now your elbows should be nice and straight, and you're lifting up through the abdomen. And we'll add the breath through the nose. Let's inhale, look up if you can, and exhale, hold it right where you've achieved. Again, inhale, just lift up a little bit more, and exhale, but maintain that stretch as you relax into the stretch, but holding that posture. Again, inhale, just a little bit more, and then exhale, slowly release, come out of this. Step in and just kick the legs out, shake the arms, shim the shoulders. Now let's do a little strengthening exercise. So you probably, you might want to come behind a chair for this. What we're going to do is do heel lifts. We'll do sets of 3 and we'll hold it for a count of 10. And you just breathe naturally during that count of 10. So just take the breath that you need, okay? You may not have to hold on to this, or you might want to, either way. So both heels will come up. I'll angle the chair a little bit. So inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly bring it down, slowly. Again, inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and very slowly, that makes number 2. One more. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and very slowly bring it down. Now just kick the legs out a little bit. Now let's do one leg at a time. Now bring the leg that's facing me off the ground. This in my case, I'm lifting my left knee off, and I'm going to extend my right heel. Same way, we'll do a set of 10, and you most likely have to hold on to this chair. So here we go. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly come on down. We'll do 2 more. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly, slowly come on down. One more time. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly bring it down. Now let's keep the legs out. Now let's do the other leg. In this case, then I'm going to bring my right foot up. Left heel comes up. So inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly bring it down. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly one more time. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly bring it down. Now just kick the legs out a little bit and shake the arms, shim the shoulders. And let's do a modified push-up. We'll do 10 of these. So step back away from the chair, about arm's distance. And we're just going to lower our chest down and keep the legs straight at all times on this exercise. So inhale up, and then exhale, slowly bring the chest down towards the chair. Now we're in position. So we begin with to hold it here and do an inhale. Now when you exhale, push up, then inhale, return. Exhale, slowly push up, long exhale, and inhale, long, big inhale coming down. 2, exhale, push up, and inhale, slowly coming down. 3, going to 10, exhale, push up, and inhale, come down. That's number 4. Exhale, push up, and inhale, come down. Number 5. Exhale, push up, and inhale, slowly come down. That makes 6. Exhale, push up, and inhale, come down. 3 more. Exhale, push up, and inhale, come down. Keep the back straight. Exhale, push up, and inhale, come down. Let's do one more time. Exhale, push up, and inhale, come down. And then inhale up, and exhale, relax and shake the arms. Now let's sit down in the chair and do gluteal amnesia relief exercise. And this helps prevent sleepy butt from sitting, and that's just caused from sitting too much. So we're just going to lift the behind off the chair and hold it, bring it up, just a few inches just to get it off. And we're going to lead with the chin, pull it up with the chin. So this means we have to keep our back straight. So here we go. We do 10 of these. So through the nose, let's inhale, bring it up, and exhale, slowly, slowly bring it down. Then inhale, come up, and exhale, slowly bring it down. Inhale up, and exhale, very slowly, slowly bring it down. Inhale, come up, and exhale, slowly, slowly. Inhale, come up, and exhale very slowly. Let's do 5 more. Inhale, come up, and then exhale, slowly, bring it down. Inhale, come up, and exhale, slowly, slowly, bring it down. We have 3 more. Inhale, come up, and then exhale, slowly, bring it down. 2 to go. Inhale, come up, and then exhale, very slowly, bring it down. 1 more. Inhale, come up, and then exhale, very slowly, come on down. No more. Now, we're going to go and rest for a second. If you have a glass of water beside you or a bottle of water, take a sip for a moment. Now let's just rest. So sit up straight with the shoulders over the hips and try not to lean back in the chair if you can avoid that. And put the knees over the ankles, and then put the palms, rest them on your knees, face up or face down, wherever you're comfortable. Look down to the earth or close your eyes if you're comfortable and just bring your mind's awareness to your breathing. So when we're inhaling, just be aware of the body expanding. When we exhale, let the body relax. This is called active relaxation. So we're just following the breath. Let the breath be what it's going to be. Don't force the breath. Just let your body take whatever it needs right now as it rests and recuperates. Your muscles are calling for a little more oxygen at the moment. Just bring your mind's awareness to the body, how it reacts to your breath. Obviously, when you're inhaling, the body's expanding because you're filling it up with oxygen. When you exhale, your body's completely and deeply relaxing as you exhale all the stagnant energy, letting go, carbon dioxide. So when we're inhaling, fresh, good, positive, clean energy comes in, that powerful oxygen molecule goes into the bloodstream, and we're exhaling, we're releasing all the stagnant energy, just letting it go. And this is the way the body restores and repairs itself back to its state of perfect health. It starts with the breath. Taking the breath is the first thing. Being mindful of the breath helps the mind relax. When the mind relaxes, the body can relax. When the body relaxes, the body releases tension. When you release tension, you open up the pathways, so you have a much freer flow of energy throughout your body. Relaxation is very important. When you sleep, you relax very deeply, and that's when the body repairs and restores itself wonderfully. You can come pretty close to the same thing in this moment in time as we're totally allowing the body to relax with everything, bringing our mind into the body. You know, the whole key is to bring the mind into the body. The reason we have a hard time sleeping at night is because we're thinking too much. And we just don't know how to turn off the faucet. And it just those thoughts keep running. The key is just to bring your mind's awareness to the breath. So everything you do, your complete 100% of it, your attention is on that breath. So when you're inhaling, you're aware of the body expanding. When you're exhaling, you're aware of the body completely and deeply relaxing, just letting go. Okay, I invite you to open your eyes and clasp your hands in front of your abdomen. When we inhale, bring the clasped hands up to the chest, roll them forward. As we exhale, keep the shoulders over the hips as you extend the arms into a stretch. Then inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. Now when you inhale, lift the palms up. When we exhale, look up to stretch. One more breath. Inhale, stretch a little more deeply, and then exhale very slowly. Lower the palms down to your lap. Now take your right hand to the left knee. Now be careful on the twist if you're concerned about osteoporosis. So when you inhale and then exhale into a twist, again, inhale, twist just a little bit lighter, more deeply, and then exhale, spin around to the other side. So it's inhale and exhale into a twist. One more breath. Inhale, twist a little more deeply, and then exhale, come on back to our center position. Now, let's work on our legs and arms stretching a little bit, and this improves our balance too. We're going to bring our right knee and right arm up at the same time, and then we'll do the left. We'll do a set of 6, and then we'll do both at the same time. Starting with the right side through the nose, let's inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale, slowly bring it down. Other side, inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale, very slowly bring it down. Right side, inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale, slowly bring it down. The left side, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, slowly bring it down. That's 2. We're going to 6. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and then exhale, slowly bring it down. Other side, inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, slowly bring it down. Now we have 3 more. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, slowly bring it down. Other side, inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. Okay, now we have 2 more. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, slowly bring it down. Other side, inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, bring it down slowly. And we got one more. Inhale, enjoy the stretch, and then exhale, come on down. Bring your mind into the stretch, and then exhale slowly. Now let's do both at the same time. So now, you know, in order to bring your knees up, you need to pivot on your behind. So if you're sitting too far back in the chair, the back of the chair is going to stop you from being able to lift the knees up. So you might want to scooch up just a smidge and sit up straight. Now, if you need to hold on to the chair on the front or the back, you can do that. The key is to just bring the knees up with a core exercise. So through the nose, let's inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, bring it down. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale very slowly, bring it down. That's number 2. We're doing 6 of these. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, makes number 3. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale very slowly. Come on down, number 4. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, bring it down. So we have one more. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, bring it down. And now we have no more. All right, now let's bring the right foot up. Angle this a little bit. Bring the right foot up and keep the sit up straight, shoulder over the hip, and extend the arms. So you're pulling on the upper part of the back and extend those toes. So you're stretching underneath the leg and around the foot. Okay, now put the palm on the shoulder. Pull the toes back, lift the elbow up. We'll do 5 more. Push the toes forward and stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 4 to go. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 3 more. Push the toes forward and stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 2 to go. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back up, elbow up, 1 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Now come to the center. We're going to rotate the ankle and the shoulder 6 times each way. Toes to the inside first. Remember, shoulder over the hip. You want to pull on that muscle that wraps around your shoulder blade up there. Okay, ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, full range. 4, 5, 6. Now let's go the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now bring the foot down, take both hands and vigorously massage your thigh. You can lift the knee up, come underneath the thigh. Just give it a good rubbing. Come around, put your finger into the knee, all around the nooks and crannies, poking it and pinching it and prodding it. Just stimulating that whole area. It's very good for your body. Now, we're going to push down the front of the leg, hinging at the hip so we're not curving the back with pressure and pressing pretty hard, and then pull up, pulling up on the shin. This helps release tension in the connective tissue. Come on down the outside now, the sides, both inside and outside, and then come up. Now we'll do behind the leg. Remember, hinging at the hip, don't curve the back, pushing down, and pulling up. And now just sweep the leg, and you can lift the knee up to get out just nice, smooth out the energy. Now let's bring this leg up and shake it all about with our arms, legs, and fingers. Let's count with me from 10 backwards, loudly to breathe out the mouth. Ready, begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go to the other side and do the same thing. All right, push the toes forward and stretch. Pull the arm pulling on the back. Pull the toes back, elbow up. 5 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. 4 to go. Push the toes forward and stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Oh, it's a good stretch. 3 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Last 2. Push the toes forward and stretch. Come on back, elbow up. 1 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Now come to the center. We'll rotate the ankle and the shoulder 6 times each way. Toes to the inside first. Ready, begin. 1, pull on that shoulder. 2, on the back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the other way. 1, 2, can you feel the upper part of the back? 3, 4, 5, 6. Now relax the leg. Take both hands and vigorously massage your thigh. You might want to lift the knee up to come underneath. Give it a good, lot of pressure. Very good for you. Now in the knee, you're poking deeply into the joints, just stimulating all this action. So there's no way the body can think you're not using it when you're putting all this activity into it. So the body goes there to make sure everything's perfect for you. That's what this is all about. All right, now take the front of the knee, front of the shin, and just press hard and just hinge at your hips. You're not curving the back as you come down, and then slowly scrape up. Now let's do the sides. Pushing down slowly, and then come up. Now go to the back, pushing down and pull up. And then just gently smooth out the energy, sweep it out. When you come down, just hinge at the hips, you're not curving the back. Now let's bring this leg up and shake it all about. The arms, legs, and fingers. Let's count loudly to breathe out the mouth from 10 backwards. Ready, begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's so good. Now let's do both at the same time. Bring both feet up. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back. Lift the elbows up. Stretch the back. 5 more. Push the toes forward and stretch. Pull in the upper part of the back. Pull the toes back. Elbows up. 4 more. Push the toes forward. Oh, it's a good stretch. Pull the toes back. Elbows up. 3 to go. Push the toes forward and stretch. Pull the toes back. Elbow up. 2 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. 1 more time. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Now come to the center. Let's rotate the ankle and the shoulder. The 3 times, 6 times each way. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the opposite way. Wide circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now bring both feet down and vigorously massage both thighs at the same time. Lifting your knees up to get underneath. And then just take both hands at the same time and massage your knees. Just pushing and pulling, just doing whatever you can. And it's kind of bony there, but you find some areas that are kind of nice to pinch and squeeze. Makes it kind of feels good, doesn't it? Now let's hinge at the hip as we push down the shins with both hands at the same time, and then scrape up. Let's go to the outside of the leg, pushing down and scrape up. Go to the inside, pushing down, hinging at the hip. With pressure, we scrape up. Now come behind the leg, pushing down and scraping up. And then just gently sweep the legs. Smooth out the energy. When you come down, hinge at the hip. Now let's bring our arms and legs and shake them all about. Counting loudly from 10 backwards. Ready, begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's so good. Now, let's do a little body tapping exercise. So once you start at the top of the head, you can stay seated. I might walk up closer. So all around the top of the head and come to the crown. Come down behind the head, behind the ears, on top of the ears. If you have glasses, you might want to slip them off for a moment because we're going to do around the eyes. So I can come on down the temples. Okay, while we're by the ears, let's kind of tap the ears a little bit. Just tap them and then squeeze them. Just vigorously squeeze all around the ears. Now let's come back to the temples, up around the forehead, all around the forehead, down the eyebrows, outside corners of the eyes. Come on down to the eye sockets and then come straight down below the nose and the upper level of the gum line of the teeth. You're going to come up to the back teeth, high up into the cheekbone, and then come back down. Come down, jump down to the lower level, same thing, staying on the gum line. Come back and then come back down all around the chin. Now just come underneath the jaw, all the way up to the back. Okay. Now, we're going to do scrunchy face and open face. This is the cue for Riley to unmute, let you unmute yourself. So this way you can join me in making these nice, wonderful sounds that we do and have a little good time. So we just kind of let it all out and relax. But scrunchy face and open face is important for the circulation in the face and in your whole body. It makes you look good, brings a lot of color into the face. And we don't do this that much. So make a nice tight fist, really tight. Okay. All right. We're going to do 3 of these. On the count of 3, do open face, just the opposite. And you can make a sound and stick your tongue out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 more times. Give it a good squeeze.
Let me finish that.
Really tight.
Okay.
Give it a good scrunch. Okay.
Thanks,
1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. Give it a scrunch. Squint the eyes, squint the nose, squint the eyebrows, wiggle the ears. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just relax for a second and just bring your mind's awareness to the face. Feels so good. All right, now right arm out, thumb up. Take the left hand and tap up high where the shoulder connects to the neck. If you want to make a little tight, loose fist, you can do that too. Some of you like to do that, and that's understandable. It's a little more pressure. And then just come on down to the bicep, top of the forearm, start coming down the forearm to the wrist, top of thumb, front of the fist, pinky, karate chop, lower wrist, start coming up the forearm to the elbow, tricep, armpit, upper part of the chest. Now let's go to the other side, thumb up, drop that head down, get right up in there, or you can go like this, yeah. All right, now top of the shoulder, top of the bicep, top of the forearm, start coming down the forearm to the wrist, top thumb, front of the fist, pinky, the karate chop, lower wrist, start coming up the forearm to the elbow, tricep, armpit, okay, upper part of the chest. Now follow me. When I go ha, you go ha. If I go ha ha, you go ha ha. And really belt it out, make a big sound. It's a great way to relieve stress and get rid of any stagnant energy. I go first. Ready? Ha!
Ha!
Ha! Ha! Ha! Ha! Ha! Ha! Ho!
Oh!
Ho! Ho! Ho!
Oh!
Ho, ho,
Ho! Ho! Ho!
ho, 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 ho.
He!
You just called my dog.
Come on down. Half of the abdomen. I want you to, just slowly stand up with the knee with your chin as you're tapping the abdomen. Slowly, come on up. All right, good job. Now, let's just bend forward and start tapping your kidneys. Do your tailbone. Release some stem cells in your bloodstream. Give that tailbone a good slap. Now tap your behind. You've been really bad, but you're really good when you're bad. Come on down the back of the legs. Okay, come up the insides. Hips. Come on down the outsides. Okay, come up the front of the legs. When you get to the knees, hang out the knees all around the knees. Okay, come up your thighs. Abdomen. Now start rubbing your abdomen. And you would rub it in a clockwise direction, and that's down your left side, underneath the belly button, up the right side, underneath the rib cage, down the left side, underneath the belly button, up the right side, underneath the rib cage. That's the way your intestines flow. That's why we do it this way. This improves digestion. And it depends on you how much pressure you want to put there. Okay, now let's conclude by sweeping the body. Let's wipe the body down, put both hands on the shoulders, crisscross them, and sweep all the way down to the toes and just say, give it a positive affirmation. It feels so good. Ready? It feels
Feels so
Oh, good.
good.
Oh, let's do that again. Ready? It
It
feels
feels so good.
Okay, one more time. You can say that, or you can say it with me in Korean. And the term in Korean is "I shwanada." Ready? I
Shwanada.
Ah, so good.
I shwanada.
Come on and join me. Sit down for chat, and you can take a sip of water.